Hello, teacher and classmates. Today I talk about with the virtual reality in Medellin. I start with the definition. Virtual reality, or VR, is a digital technology that created a computer-generated environment where users can feel as if they are really inside another world. To enter this digital space, people usually wear special headsets, sometimes with headphones and controllers. Once inside, you can look around in every direction, move and interact with every object. I tell you about the uses. Virtual reality has many uses today, and Medellin is not an exception. Education. In the Cooperative University of Colombia, opened a mixed reality laboratory in Medellin. There, students can learn with tools that combine virtual reality, augmented reality, and mixed reality. University projects. The University EAFIT created low-cost apps that use virtual reality and augmented reality to teach difficult subjects like mathematics, physics, chemics, etc. Students and teachers can use them both at the school and at home. The idea is to make learning more engaging and similar to playing a video game. Training and safety. Companies in Medellin, such as Way Group, use VR simulators to train bus and truck drivers. These simulators can even include haptic sensations, meaning the driver feels vibration, shocks, or movement as if the situation were real. The benefits. The benefits of virtual reality are clear and powerful. Improved learning, improved learning. Students can visualize abstract concepts in 3D. For example, instead of reading about geometry or physics in a book, they can walk inside a model and interact with it. This makes it easier to understand and remember. 2. Higher motivation. Learning becomes more fun and dynamic. Many students feel more motivated when using VR because it feels like playing instead of just studying. 3. Safe training. In dangerous activities such as driving, construction, or medical procedures, VR allows people to practice safely. Mistakes in the Mistakes in the virtual world do not cause real harm. 4. Accessibility. Apps like the ones from Airfit show that VR does not always have to be expensive. With creativity, it can reach more schools and families. But everything is not good. I told you about the dangers. However, virtual reality is not perfect, and there are some dangers. Health risks. Some people feel dizzy, nauseous, or confused after using VR for a long time. This happens because the eyes see movement while the body is standing still. Privacy risk. VR headset collect a lot of personal information, such as your voice, eye movements, or even fingerprints. When you use controller, if companies do not protect this data, it could be stolen or misused. Addiction and isolation. Because VR is so immersive, people spend a lot of time in this virtual reality spaces and disconnected from the real life. This could create problems with your families or your friends and with the social relationships or responsibilities. Future. The future of virtual reality in Medellin and in the world is very promising. Experts believe that VR will combine more with augmented reality, creating mixed reality devices. This will allow us to see digital objects in the real world and interact with them naturally. In Medellin, universities and companies are already invest in these technologies. So, in a few years, it may be common to see VR that not only in classrooms but also in hospitals, offices, and even in public spaces for tourism or culture. As technology gets cheaper and more advanced, more people will be able to access it. The current state in Medellin. Right now, Medellin is becoming an important city for current state in Medellin. Right now, Medellin becoming an important city for virtual reality in Colombia. The US the UCC has a mixed reality lab that transforms the way students learn. 2. AFIT has created low-cost educational VR apps for schools. 3. Companies like Way Group are using VR simulators for safety and professional training. The recommendations for its use. In schools, teachers should include VR in classes, but not replace traditional methods completely. VR should be used as a tool to make learning more fun and interactive. For training, companies should use VR simulators to prepare workers from dangerous situations without putting them at real risk. For health, users should start with short beer sessions to avoid diseases and gradually increase the time. For privacy, people should use trusted devices and secure internet connection and avoid sharing personal data without protection. For balance, beer should be used as a complement to real life, not as a replacement. It is important to remember that human contact and the real world are still essential. In conclusion, virtual reality is one of the most exciting technologies of our time. In Medellin, it is already helping students learn better, work and train safely, and universities innovate with new projects. Thank you, class.